Hello friends, this is our first lecture of computer network. This is my computer network notes for gate preparation. Here, the first topic in computer network is line configuration. There are two types of line configuration, point to point and multi-point. In point to point, there is one sender and one receiver only. This sender and receiver connected to a single link. And the multi-point, in multi-point, there is a broadcast medium like there is one sender and all are receivers like our internet. If there is one server and they are sending a message to all the clients, like a similar example like bus topology. In bus topology, there is a one sender and all nodes are receiver. Okay, the transmission mode. Here, the transmission mode, simplex mode. There are three types of transmission mode. First one is simplex mode. In simplex mode, only one-way communication is happened, like a mouse. And mouse we can do only input, not take output. And there is keyboard. It provide only input. And so the CPU and mouse are in simplex mode. Then the half duplex. In half duplex, the communication is in bidirectional, but at a time only one way communication happens. For example, like a walkie-talkie, there is a one-way communication. If the receiver side is sending a signal, then and receiver at one time only one can send message. Like if receiver is sending a SMS, and the third one is full duplex. In full duplex, it is also a bidirectional, but at a time there are both types, receiver and sender can send their SMS and link can communicate at a time. The next topic is about topology. Topology is arrangement of nodes. There are different types of topologies. The first one is mesh, star topology, and bus and ring topology. The first, there is a mesh topology. In mesh topology, every device is dedicated to point-to-point link. Means each device has to connection with each nodes. If there is a total n nodes, means that there is here, in example, these are 4 nodes, and each node is connected to other 3 nodes. Okay. The advantage of this node is faster communication. In this type of node, the communication is very fast, because if we want to communicate with this node, then this directly connection. There is a point-to-point connection. If we want to communicate with this node, there is a point-to-point communication. But there is also disadvantage. The installation cost is very high. Installation cost ज़्यादा है, because there is a more connections. Because if we have to make a connection which each node, so there is a cable. There is a need of more cables, and cable are costly. That's why installation cost is very high. Is insufficient utilization. Insufficient utilization means that if we don't want to send the communication with another nodes, then the link is in mesh topology. Each node have to be n-1 ports per device. The other is star topology. In star topology, there is a point-to-point connection with the other nodes, but there is a central controller. If there is a total n nodes, there is a 4 nodes, and in 4 nodes there is a one central controller which will control the communication. The central device must be have a switch or router. Anything can be the central device. Here, the advantage of star topology is the removal or insertion of new device is easy. If you want to connect another nodes, then it should be easily. There are easy of extension if you want to add many more nodes, then it should be easily without disturbing the other nodes. And the only one disadvantage of this, if the central nodes means central device is failed, central controller fails, then the other nodes communication will be failed. The third one is bus topology. In bus topology, there is a central backbone media, means there is a centralized cable. From that, there to be multiple nodes are connected. If there is a n nodes and there is only one link, means one coaxial cable. Here the data transmission done by the coaxial cable, and from this coaxial cable there is a branches which act as like a node. From the nodes we can access the data. There is a multi-point, means multiple drop. We can access the data on bus topology connection. Advantage: the installation cost is very low. The installation cost is very low because there is a one central or means backbone coaxial cable in which data is transferred, and from them cable other nodes are access the data. The disadvantage of this topology is if the backbone media means the cable, if the centralized cable, main cable get broken down or damaged, then the connection will lost. The fourth one is ring topology. In ring topology, there is a point-to-point connection in cycling fashion. If there are four nodes, then each node is connected with two adjacent nodes. Here the advantage is that it is simplex communication. Like only at a time, only one node can send the data in a link, and there is a access control method is used, means that if one node is sending the data in link, then other nodes are not to have to send the links or data in the channel. Here the formula: if the number of nodes is n, then total number of links is also be n.